Greetings, dear friends and listeners. Solo pod today. Okay, so my coworker got a flat tire, and he found out around 2 o'clock. We were driving by it together, on the clock, as it were. And he said, I got a flat tire. And I said, well, hop on the AAA, hop on the horn, hop on the blower and call up AAA and get the process started. Because I've dealt with AAA, and sometimes it could be 15 minutes, sometimes over an hour. So I said, yo, just get whatever insurance you have, hop on your cellular telephone and get it going so AAA can be there ASAP. You don't want to be stranded at 6, 7, 8 p.m. or whatever. And he said, oh no, I can change it later. And I said, okay. And then around 3:15, he's like, okay, I'm going to go change my tire really quick. Mind you, we were off at 3:30, but he was on his quote unquote break for the last 15 minutes. So he goes out, we're like, whatever. And then 3:30 comes, we're all walking out to our vehicles, and we see him struggling. By the way, it's super hot. It's over 100 degrees in Sacramento, California. And there's no shade, there's no parking garage, there's nothing. He's just in the hot sun trying to change his tire. Now, it's me, it's him, and it's 3 of our coworkers. And so we all see him struggling. We walk over, and my 3 coworkers, they have some expertise, some mechanical skills, and so they start hemming and hawing and pointing and suggesting, and they got tools in their truck and blah, blah. And I thought, me, not so much. So I hopped in my whip, and I was like, good luck to you. Let's call him Jose. But I will be of no help, so I'm just going to take off. Plus, my lady is at home waiting for me with dinner. And I was just, there's 3 people there. There's too many cooks in the kitchen already. And they're all real men, and I shave my armpits and my back and pluck my eyebrows. So I cannot help, and I feel bad, and I wish you the best, and you should have gotten frickin' AAA there an hour ago, like I had suggested. But Godspeed, good luck, and I hope you figure it out ASAP. And then about a half hour later, I text one of my other coworkers who was helping him. And I said, hey, are you still with Jose? And he said, no, I'm at AM PM, but I just left him. So he was there for a half hour. So I was like, okay. And then fast forward to the next day, I'm getting the story. Turns out one of my coworkers had a pipe, which was needed. One of them had a jack. Another had some sort of compressor or air filler. I don't know. Again, I'm not a real man. I don't know what's going on. I don't know cars. But he was there for over an hour. He finally got it. Turns out the lug nuts or the bolts or whatever keeps the tire on the rim vehicle thingy, metal thingy, was super hard to get off. Now, I do lift. I am strong, so I probably could have helped with that, like trying to. My other 4 coworkers do not lift. They're not strong. But actually, Jose, he's strong. He's like a bull. He's strong like bull. But that was the most difficult thing, was getting the bolts off. So I figure I could have helped with that. But I didn't feel bad. I mean, I felt bad, but I didn't feel bad. And I told him the next day, I was like, I'm sorry, but you already had 3 guys helping, 3 macho men. And I would have just stood there and been like, yeah, oh yeah, you need a Johnson rod, do you? So I left him high and dry with apologies. and I feel bad about it, I guess. But it's his fault for, well, first of all, he's got them low pro tires, the low profile, because he's got a Lexus, and the low pro is super nice, I guess, until it goes flat. Then it's a pain in the ass, and it's expensive. It's pricey. But yeah, it was just like, you figured it out, and I don't think he held it against me. He wasn't upset. He understood. I think this gentleman also has a Prada hat, a pink Prada hat. How much does a pink Prada hat cost, or how much did he pay? $200. That's right, two bills, two smackamoleons. $200, and he brought it because I was like, I gotta see this pink Prada hat, and he brought it, and lo and behold, it was a pink baseball cap with the little Prada logo front and center on the top part or whatever, not the bill, but the part that goes over your head. And it was a mighty fine hat. $200? I don't think so. It's weird. Like, I am a brand whore. I love labels. I love name brands. I love shirts that say Abercrombie on it and shorts that say Abercrombie down the side of them. It gives me self-esteem and confidence, and it just makes me feel better about myself. I would never pay $200 for a Prada hat. Even like an Abercrombie hoodie, I would never pay more than $60 for. And he also has Louis Vuitton clutch, man bag, purse, the little thingy that goes around your shoulder. 2 G's. That's right, 2 racks. For a Louis Vuitton clutch. I mean, the dude likes brands. He also owns Hecka Jordans for sneakers and all that stuff. And that's lovely. I think that's fine. I could never do it. I don't care that much. I care, but I don't care that much. Other stuff going on. I cleaned my bathroom mirror yesterday. I always use a Clorox wipe, and it looks good immediately in the aftermath, but then it gets super, you can't see jack, hecka streaks, hecka musty. But Carolyn, she would always clean it when I asked her, like, can you clean my bathroom mirror? But yesterday I just did a Windex from her advice, Windex and a paper towel, and voila, Bob's your uncle. I look so handsome in my mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of West Sacramento? I bought a new phone. So Sunday morning I wake up, take some pictures of Frankie. Don't hate me because you ain't me. Okay, I'm out here living my best life. And then the pictures are hecka foggy, and so I wiped down the little lens thingy where the camera is. Still super foggy, and I look close, and there's like water, moisture on the inside of the camera lens. And I was like, okay, that never happened to me before. So I hop on YouTube, how to take apart a Motorola, whatever I have, G Fast, Moto G Fast 2022 or 2023. And I'm watching a video. It's just, there's tons of little screws. There's a lot of parts. And I was like, well, even if I get to that moisture, that condensation, and I wipe it dry, I'm never going to reassemble it as tight as can be, as airtight. So what's the gosh dang point? So hop on Amazon. I bought a Moto G Play 2024, $150, same day shipping, by the way. Wow. Well, first it said 5 to 10 p.m. same day. And this was Sunday, and I was like, oh man, I don't want to be up till 9:45 p.m. on a Sunday. I gotta go to bed. It's a school night. But I got here at 5:15. I was like, wow, this is crazy. So, listen, I've been a fan of the Motorola telephones for a decade plus. Mostly because entirely because they're cheap. $150. you got yourself a new telephone, and I always buy unlocked, and I simply bust out the SIM card of my old phone and throw it in the new one. And when I did it yesterday, booted right up. The hard drive spun a little, as it were, and it recognized the SIM card instantly. Service was ready to go instantly. And I was like, wow, this is something. Before, you used to have to call a customer service and say, this is my IMEI number, and it took a couple minutes. It was a little bit of pain in the butt, but no big deal. So I've always been on the Motorola bandwagon, ever since they had the Moto Maker way long ago. But you people paying 600, 800, a grand for a mobile smart cellular telephone that's Samsung or iPhone, I don't get you. For $150, I got a nice phone, and is it the latest and greatest? Does it do 100% of what $1,000 Samsung or $1,000 iPhone does? I have no idea, and I don't really care. And you're not better than me, but I'm better than you, because I got $800 extra in my pocket. But yeah, I was advise people to go the unlocked route, buy an unlocked phone, make sure it's simpatico with your service, swap out the SIM card, takes a minute, a couple minutes max, super easy, and you got yourself a new telephone for super cheap. Yeah, Moto G Play 2024. Use my promo code. Another thing about telephones. So I gotta do all my apps again, because I like to go in clean. It says, "Do you want to copy your old phone?" And I say no, because I just want to go in, fresh start, and I download the apps as I need them, so I don't have any clutter or whatever stuff I don't need. Um, and so a bunch of apps that I never log into, so I forget the password, and then they say, okay, reset your password. Okay, I'll reset my password, and then they take you to the website, because you can't change the app password in the app, so they bring up a internet browser for you on your cellular telephone, and you change the password. And Google/Android does this. They'll suggest, they'll say, do you want to use this super strong password? And it's like 2:7 exclamation point number sign BW 0 5 F percentage sign ampersand. But it's impossible to remember. It's extremely difficult. And I click yes. I would love to use that super strong password you suggested me, Google/Android, and I change it on the website. But then, and it goes through, but I'm on the website, and the website sucks. You can't do anything on it. You got to go back to the app, and it didn't save it. Like, it saved the password on the browser, but not in the app. So I'm like, well, I don't know what this @3 asterisk close parentheses 5 FP bracket. I don't know what this password. It's super strong. I did not memorize it, and now I don't know it. But you have it. You have it in my phone, but it's on the browser, not in the application. Annoying. I also shaved my arms. Okay, maybe that's overstating it. I didn't shave my arms, but I got a little clippers, a little trimmer, like, and I put them on my arms, and I gotta say, it's good. It's nice, very nice. I'm a big fan. I think shaving it is just a little too far. I won't go there, girl. But using the trimmer, I dig it. It's easy. It's easy maintenance. Looks nice. And yeah, that's my new thing. Trimming my arm hair. Oh, and then the other thing recently, I had when we got Firehouse Subs at work, I ordered the chili just to see what it was about, and it was about Wendy's. It was Wendy's chili, through and through. And Wendy's chili is fine. It hits a spot, but it is not good. It's okay, but it's not good chili. And so I was eating it, and I was like, okay, this is yesterday's hamburger, and where's the finger?
And oop.
Alrighty, well, I could say more, but I won't. Grandma Tien is coming this weekend, and that's that. Alrighty, take care. Brush your hair. Peace out.